Hi everyone, today we're gonna discuss about Ajax Alarm Kit 3. We're gonna show you the contents we have in the Kit 3. Then we're gonna log into app, add the devices to the app. We're gonna add rooms, and then we're gonna add the PI sensors, configure them. Then gonna show you some basic settings of the app, and then arm and disarm the system, and that's it. Let's start. So the first thing is Ajax Alarm Kit 3. In this Kit 3 we have the hub. A hub comes with the hub obviously, and then the power cable and the Ethernet. Also it has the screws. The bracket is behind the hub, so that's the bracket. So you just press it and then the bracket opens. So the bracket, screws and the cables comes with the hub, so you don't need to buy any extra cables. Then we have two PIR sensors. We got one door contact there, one keypad, indoor siren, outdoor siren, and that's what comes in Kit 3. I'm also gonna show you the space control, which doesn't come in Kit 3, but I will show you the space control as well, how to configure, just in case you buy space control as well. Right, let's start with the hub first. So as I said, all these devices, they come with their fittings in the boxes. So let's start with the hub first. So hub, actually, you pick up the hub, just move this bracket down towards this side, and you open it. What you see is two connections inside. One is the power, one is the Ethernet, and this is where these two cables comes in. You can put this up next to your router if you want to, or you can install that on a wall using the bracket obviously. QR code is there, which you're gonna need when you will be in the app. When you're gonna pick up the QR code will be here, and the power button is here. So when the app tells you to power on, to give the turn on the device, just click on that, and then this will be added to your app. Then we have PIR sensors. Two of them comes with the kit. So that's the PI sensor. Feels quite good and robust. At the back, again, the bracket, just press it down, opens. QR code is there, which you will need again when you're going to add this device to your app. When you're adding the device, it's going to ask you to turn the device on. So that's your on and off button there. So this is off now, and then when it tells you to turn on, just press it that way, it will be on. So it's off now, and then just press it that way, it will be on. So I'm gonna keep it off for now. Again, these are the places where you do the holes, and you can just mount this onto the wall, and then the device goes into the wall, just like that. Fittings are in the box, and the manual is also there in the box, in these boxes, to explain how to install it. If you have to look into that, surely go for it. The second PI sensor, then you got door contact. Again, the fittings are there, the screws are there inside the box, manual is there. QR code is here, and then once you scan the QR code, it's going to ask you to obviously add the room. Just select the room, and then it will ask you to turn on the device. The on and off button is just there, so just press it, turn it on, and it will be added to your app. And like right now it's off, and then if I just press it bit up towards up, it will be on, right? And for now I'm gonna keep it off, so that goes back there. Then we got the keypad. This is to arm and disarm the system. Remember, systems can be armed or disarmed using the app. Basically, or this key space control, this can be used, and then this keypad. Coming back to the keypad, you got mounting bracket there at the back. Just slide it down, opens. QR code is there, and then the power button just there. So when the app tells you to turn it on, just press the power button, and this will be registered to your app. And that's it. It's already on actually. I pressed on, so it doesn't matter really. PIR. This is sorry. This is the indoor siren. Just turn it around, and you can see the QR code and the power button just there. That's your indoor siren. That's your mounting bracket, which you're gonna use to mount the device on the wall. Outdoor siren there. Waterproof, very robust. It has its fitting already. That's the bracket at the back. That's the bracket at the back. So let's turn it on and pull it. You can see the QR code is there. QR code is there, and the power button is there. You can also give a separate power supply if you want to, but it comes with 5 years battery power anyway, so you're quite safe there. Last thing, which is not included, this is what included in kit 3. Then if you need a fob key or space control, which is just here, doesn't come in kit 3 though, but I got this separately just to show you. So that's the fob key, space control. QR code is just there, which you need when you add this to your app, and it will tell you how to arm it anyway. It's going to tell you to press the full arm button, this one, and panic button together, and this will be added to your device. So now we're gonna log into app, install the app first, log into app, and then we're gonna start adding the hub first, then the rooms, and then all of these devices, and then arm and disarm the system, and show you some basic settings as well. Thanks. Now we are in Play Store, and this is the app we need. This is the app for engineers. The user would have a different app. This is for engineers, where he can add the device, he can configure. Then obviously he will give access to his customers as well. So that's the app for engineers, Ajax Pro tool for engineers. Install that. Alright guys, we have installed Ajax Pro app for engineers on our Android. As I said, you can always use, if you have Apple iPhone, you can find down your App Store as well in your iPhone, but in this case I have Android with me. Now we click on create account, and put your details, name, last name, email, confirm the email again, put your phone number, passwords, and then create account. So let's start. So Sahil, JARWR, email, Sahil. Alright guys, that's all the details added. Name, first name, last name, email address twice, phone number. I'm in UK, so I'll put the UK number. Your choice of password, then agree the terms, and then create account. I'm going to click on account now, create account. This will send you a text code, a code onto your email, which you mentioned on the screen, and a text message to your phone number, which you just mentioned on the screen. And you need both of those codes to finalize the setting up the account. So let's create the account now. Alright guys, we are logged into our Ajax app. Now we're gonna start with adding the hub, then add the rooms, then add the rest of the devices, then arm and disarm the system. So let's start with adding the hub. So click on add new hub, and then put a name. So in my case, I'm putting hub there. Then registration key, click on this square, blue square. It's gonna ask you to allow the taking pictures, click on videos, allow that. And now we're gonna basically add this QR code onto the app. And as you can see, I've already added the power cable, the black one there, internet there. And now I'm gonna scan this one. Once you scan this one, it's gonna ask you to turn the device on, which the power button is just there, right? Power button is just there. So let's scan the code now. Devices code is scanned. Now you click on add. Okay, so that's done. The power was already on. hence it has added the device directly. Right, the hub is added, as you can see. There is a red square saying 1, which means there is one setting which has to be looked into. So let's click on hub, and well, it brings you to this controller. We go back to the hub, looking at this, clicking on this device tab on the bottom. So click on device tab, and you can see the hub is there. The red square is there, asking you to look into the settings. So let's look into settings. Click on that. The lid is open. So I'm gonna close the lid because I was scanning the code, QR code. Hence I left the lid open. So I'm closing the lid now, and lid is closed. And now the app should say it's closed. Yeah, it does say it's closed. Quite a good app, very good settings, and it picks up really quickly most of the stuff. So here you're closed. Go back now. So the hub is all active. We're gonna add rooms. To add rooms, just look at this, the second tab from on the bottom, which is rooms. So click on rooms. I already have one room, so I'm gonna delete that to show you how to add the room, which is very easy anyway, but let's do it again. So I'm gonna add rooms. This is a page, so click on add room, room 1. Right, done. Press save. Down on the bottom, so click on devices. As you can see, hub is there. Now we're gonna start adding the devices one by one, and then we're gonna arm and disarm the system. So let's start with the PIR sensor. So click on add device, and PIR sensor we're gonna add. So let's put PIR 1, and then click on this blue square to scan the code. Yeah, we pick up this first PIR. You can see this bracket. Just push it a bit down, and this lid will open. That's the QR code. Once you scan the QR code, it's going to ask you to turn the device on. And as you can see, there's an on and off button there. You're going to push this button to the left to turn it on. So first scan the device. Device added. Now we're going to put this to a room. So select a room. In our case, we only have one room. So click on that room, add, and now it's asking me to turn the device on. To turn the device on, just move this button there to the left, and the device will be on, and it's added to your app now. And slowly we're gonna add other devices as well, one by one. So that was your first PIR sensor added successfully, and the lid is closed. That's the bracket. So when you open the lid or close the lid, it will give you a message. So that's one PR done. Now we go to add device again to add the PIR2. Add device. Click on right on PR2. PR2, you can name it whatever you like. And now I'm gonna open the lid, scan the QR code. Done. And then select the room, add. It's asking me to turn the device on. Slide the device power button to the left, and that's on. I'm gonna put the lid back. This is the bracket as well. So that's closed. So 2 PR added. Now I'm gonna add the door contact. Click on add device, door contact. And blue square again. Scan the QR code, which is just here, and then obviously don't forget there's a power button just there. Right, so scan the QR code. Okay, scan the code, select the room, and now basically turn the device on, which will means just pushing the button bit up, and that makes the device turn on. So that's on now. So we got 2 PIR, 1 door contact added, and now we're gonna add the keypad. Keypad is used to arm and disarm the system, and we pick up the keypad. Keypad is just there. Behind the keypad is a bracket, so you drag the bracket down and scan the QR code. So click on add device on the app and keypad and scan the QR code. Device added, select the room and then add. It's asking me to turn on the device, so press the power button which is just there. And that's added. Close the lid again. So that's all done. You got your keypad done as well. You can see on the door contact it says that a red square with number 1 in there. That means the app wants you to look into some settings of the door contact. So click on that. It says lid is open, which is just a bracket, which I'll put it back, and once I'm installing that onto the wall, so that's no problem. And now we're gonna add the sirens. So let's add the siren. Click on add device. So first we're gonna do indoor siren. It's asking to scan the QR code. Open the bracket of the siren at the back. This is the indoor siren. And we're scanning the QR code. And then we're gonna select the room selected, and press add. It's asking me to turn the device on. To turn the indoor siren on, there's a button there. Just press that for 3 seconds maybe and leave it, and this will add the device to your app. This is the bracket it comes with, so install the bracket and that's it, and the siren is all ready. Now we're gonna add the outdoor siren, which is the main siren. Quite a robust, quite a solid device actually. Add device, name it, so outdoor siren. Scan the QR code. Behind the device is QR code. So we open the device and scan it, and we're gonna add the room. Edit this device to a room. As I said, in my case, it was just 1 room. Actually, you might have more rooms anyway. This is the bracket. You're gonna put 2 screws in there onto the wall, and then this device will just slide back into it, and then you just twist it. I'll add this to the wall, and then I will put this device onto the bracket, which is obviously this one here. Right, that's done. We add that. Okay, so that was the hub. Turn it on. The power button is just there. You will see the red light. That means it's turning on. And once it's done, you will see that device on the list there. Basically, that's it. So you can see, and just twist a bit more, and that's it. The device is on the wall, ready. So we got all the devices ready, which was in kit 3. That's why in kit 3 you go hub, 2 PR sensors, 1 door contact, 1 keypad, indoor siren, and the outdoor siren. This is a separate thing, which is not in kit 3, but I got it so I can show you as well. This is the key fob or space controller. So add this as well onto the app. So click on add device, put space control, or put key fob, put space control. control, and then scan the QR code. QR code is in the box. It's not on the space control, so inside the box. So open the box. QR code is just in there. So scan it. That's fine. Done. The QR code is scanned, and now we're gonna add this key fob or space control to a room. So room 1 selected. Add. It's asking me to push the arming button and the panic button. So that's the full arm button and the panic right there. So that one and that one. So press these two, and that's it. Job done. So that's been added as well to your app. So now we have old Kit 3 plus your space control added to your apps. All added to your app now. And now we're gonna arm the system. So to arm the system, as I said, you can use the key fob or space control. Just press this button there. This will arm the system. And or using your app, go to your app and click on this all the way down on the top, bottom left, right. You can also arm the system using the app. On the app, go all the way down to the bottom. On the right, you see this control function. Click on that, and that button is there for the top left is for the arm, and the top right is for disarm. So if you click on that, system armed, and now system is armed basically. And if we move, as you said, as I can say, as I said, the PIR sensors. The system is armed now. And you can check this in 30 seconds. So 30 seconds are over, and now if I move, this should raise an alarm because I'm right in front of the PIR sensors, and this will trigger the sirens indoor and outdoor. Let's do it now. So I move my hand. As you can see, it was so active. Straight away, both the sirens picked it up, and your outdoor siren and indoor siren started beeping. And outdoor siren is quite loud anyway. You can only see in the settings actually. So let's look into the settings of a few settings which I want you to surely see. The main setting is in the hub. So if you go to hub and click on settings there, and you see this intruder setting. This setting basically allows the time, gives you time to leave the property. So right now, you can see on the app it's 12 seconds. If you think you will need more time to leave the house, so increase it to maybe 60 seconds or 32, whatever you like. That means your system will be armed or will be able to raise the alarm after that time. So as you can see in the app now, it's 60. That means once I arm the system, I can leave the house or property. I will have 60 seconds, and after that, it's fully active. So 60 seconds, then obviously you can change it to 20, 36, whatever you like. I'll keep it 12 because I'm very quick in leaving the place, so I'll just leave it to 12. So go back. Rest is there. One more setting which I normally like to do, which is in the indoor siren. Click on indoor siren, go to settings, and there's something called beep when arming, disarming. I'll turn it on because whenever you arm, this will make a little sound telling you that you have armed the system successfully. And when you disarm, it will also beep to tell you the system has been disarmed successfully. So let's test it now. So I will use the space controller this time. So here we go. I will leave the phone, so space controller in my hand. I'm going to arm the system. This has made a sound, and it will also give a beep onto the app on your phone. And now when I disarm it, yeah, there's a sound again. So that was its purpose. And that's it really. So we showed you what comes in kit 3, also showed you what comes in the boxes, how to add the hub, then the room, then we add your devices to the app, then arming and disarming the system. And that's it really. Any question, feel free to call us or email us. Thanks for watching.